This what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. Hot or cold, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another topic session with Jamie Brooks. And Jamie Brooks is a part of the Best Life Creation Society. And I call her Deep Jamie Brooks because she is, very deep and passionate about the things that she's doing, involved in lots. And always throws out some great nuggets. And so our topic today, what we're going to talk is maintaining faith in your dreams. And so we talked a little bit off air about some things, but first off, thank you for taking the time to talk with me on the topic.
Having me. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
All right. And then if you want to go into talking about your story, with your dreams.
yeah, sure. So maintaining faith in your dreams, especially when it starts to look like it's not going to happen. I really believe that's the true definition of having faith is believing in things that you cannot see, uh,
Mhm.
but knowing that that they are on their way. So about 3 years ago, when I joined Best Life Creation Society, I really learned how to expand my dreams beyond the facts, beyond what looked like was possible. So for me, ever since I was a little girl, I've really dreamed about having a beautiful dream home, like right out of the magazine. That's my dream. That's what I want. I want to feel like I've won the lottery. I want to feel like I have, uh, complete financial security and freedom. So, and with that, I want that so that, I can feel even more supported to follow my passion and to empower
Mhm.
people to help wake people up to these truths that we're talking about here about our ability to create and be and do and have everything that we want. So I've been really using my visualization ability to think of those things, to visualize the end result. Um, Done a lot of work around the way around like letting go of old beliefs that were kind of contradicting the dreams that I had. Um,
Mhm.
and just about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, I remember a distinct moment where I was driving home, and I just said to the universe or God or source, I just said, I know that you know the perfect house for me more than I do at this point. So it was just this real true feeling of letting it go to God and just trusting that doesn't matter when, but I'm open to this dream showing up. And I said, I just want to just show me something fun today. And so I got home, I opened my email, and my husband had sent me the link to the dream house. It came up
Mhm.
on the realtor.com listings, and it was absolutely perfect. Everything about it, brand new, uh, inside, like redid everything, perfect amount of living space, just like I was like in tears of joy just seeing this house. Like I couldn't, and the beauty too was that it was listed $90,000 under our budget. So
Mhm.
now here's the dream house, and I feel like I've won the lottery because I have all this extra money to then expand on what's already there, to buy furniture and things like this. So I am absolutely like I'm calling like everybody I know that knows that this has been my dream, right? And I'm like, it's here! Like, and part of this dream for me, I really wanted it to be an example to those in my life of how when you implement these laws, that you really truly can manifest your dreams. So this was a really big deal, really super important and exciting. So we put an offer on the house and it gets accepted. So we decided to get a house inspection, and we had a home inspector come and look at the place. And unfortunately, it looked a lot better than it really was. There was just some major structural things happening with the roof and the land and stuff. So that really, here I was following my internal guidance system to what felt good and moving towards the house. And then when the house inspector started telling us that there is these issues, my internal guidance system rang in and said, this doesn't feel so good anymore. And I've been very well trained on the importance of listening to my guidance system, through the training of Best Life Creation Society, but also through my own life experience, right? We often, our guidance system says one thing and we do the opposite, and then we're like, oh, okay, yeah. So anyways, for me, even though bottom line, the house wasn't feeling good anymore, so we did pull our offer off. But within that, there was so many wins. There were so many wins of knowing that I can trust my guidance system, that it's always telling me. Another win was that knowing how I can see how that I have evolved a lot in the last several years, because in the past, I think I would have been very much emotionally attached to the outcome of that house and holding on to it for fear of losing my dream. But I didn't. I just know that I can follow my internal guidance system, and that it's always guiding me correctly. Another win, I mean, we know through how do I say this? The recipe for manifestations is, first, you will have like-minded thoughts. Then you will attract people, circumstances, and situations that start to bring you further in alignment with your goals and dreams. And the third thing that you manifest is the exact thing you've been dreaming of, or something similar that gives you the same feelings. So that's exactly what I manifested. It wasn't exactly the way that I had been picturing my dreams, but it gave me the same feeling of having the dream house and feeling like I won the lottery. And even though this particular house didn't pan out, because of what I know now, for sure, and what I'm talking about is the law of attraction, and that this is absolutely no matter what, that I know something bigger and better and yeah, even better than I could imagine is on its way. And that this house was actually an indication of that I'm getting closer to the full manifestation of that. And so I just, for when that first happened, I was kind of like waiting for the emotional roller coaster. I was kind of waiting for the tears to come and how I would have been in the past, but they come. And so I actually pulled some oracle cards, some angel divination cards, because I just kind of wanted some guidance around it. And the reading could not have been more perfect. It was a 5-card spread, and the cards were success, believe, something better is coming. there's a couple more, but I mean, it was just so in alignment with everything that I already knew. That all of this, even though it looked this way, it was still a success. And to keep the faith. The second card was believe. That as long as you keep the faith, keep believing, the things that you want will come. And so that's where I am now. I'm about, we had our house up and ready to sell within like a week. So that was another win, is that we are now, it gave us the fire under our butt we needed to kind of get ready in our house to sell it. So, I mean, now we really are set up for when that house does come. We're ready to go. And I just think, the universe works in some really funny ways and orchestrates things in ways that we can't even imagine at the time. But the key is we must maintain that faith. We must maintain that knowingness in the law of attraction and in these universal laws that we all live by, whether we are consciously doing it or unconsciously doing it. And that really is the key. That really is a key to manifesting our dreams, is maintaining that faith, even when the circumstances don't seem to be lining up in your favor.
There was 3 points that you hit on that stuck out to me, and I'd like to maybe just elaborate on that. The first was believing. I truly believe that you have to believe. You gotta believe. There's if you want to have dreams or have big things happen, you truly have to believe that. Guess what? Big things can happen for you.
Yeah.
Next thing is dreaming beyond the facts. Sometimes if we let ourselves look at the horrible situation, we think we're in right now, it's so horrible, it's so bad. If we're thinking that way, well, yeah, it's gonna be that way. But if you train your mind to think positive thoughts and dream beyond those facts and visualize yourself doing those big things and achieving those big things, then the big things are going to happen. Okay, what you believe will happen. You have to believe beyond that and dream beyond that. And then the third thing that I really like too is how you said, just gave it up to God and let him guide you. A lot of times we think we have the plan, but in all reality, the big man has the plan. And we just have to realize, that's like with the parents. I'll give you a parent situation. When you're a kid, you might think that you're going to be playing games all day. You get up on Saturday, mom's like, hey, let's clean the house. Hey, let's do this. Hey, we're going here to do this, And so, you may think you have a plan, but within that plan, you have to, just go with what the big man is telling you to do and
Absolutely
work out for you.
And it was such a empowering feeling when I had that moment. And I think, it's a lot easier than we make it out to be. And I'm starting to learn that more and more, that it really is as simple as asking, receiving, and then allowing. And I really love the distinction in that order, because it's ask, receive, allow. As soon as you ask, it is given. And then it's our job to allow it by, getting into alignment vibrationally with those things. And then the idea of believing too, right? I think even expanding a little bit on that would be that belief is one level, and a little bit higher than that would be knowingness, right? Because I feel like the word belief, there's still, I don't know, it still denotes a little bit of doubt.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Right? Where a knowingness is like a no, it's an affirmative. And I think it's really important to develop belief, and then a knowingness comes naturally from that based on our experience. And so, that's why, I mentioned this recipe for manifesting. Some people call it a recipe for success. And part of that is reading every day, reading from books and authors that are in alignment with these principles, connecting with like-minded people on a regular basis, listening to recordings of people that are motivational, that are reminding us of our powers and our truths, because it's through that which raises our belief and our knowingness. And when you know, you know. When you know, and you don't need to, you don't question it, you don't have to, because if there's even a smidgen of doubt vibrationally in our field, it will push away the things that we want. So a way that we can really maintain that faith in our dreams when it looks like the facts don't quite make sense is by following that recipe and raising our level of belief and raising our level of knowingness.
So the recipe, can you repeat that? The like-minded thoughts?
Yeah, so the recipe would be connecting with like-minded people, reading books, listening to audios, going to events, taking action, inspired action, defining your dreams. That's part of the recipe too. You got to know what you want, getting some clarity, because getting clarity, and I think there's some distinction here, because sometimes we get this idea where we need to know exactly what we want, and some people get stuck right there because they want so much they don't know where to start, or they just have never dreamed so big that they don't know where to start. So but even just getting a little bit of clarity, like even going general on thinking about like how you want to feel, as opposed to all the details. But it's important to have some clarity around how you want to feel, because we're always sending signals to the universe, right? So if we don't have clarity on how we want to feel, then we're going to get wishy-washy results.
Yeah.
So having clarity, at least, and it could be as simple as like, I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. And then the answers to how to feel good will start to show up. So yeah, I might be missing a couple pieces, but yeah, definitely those are in there.
Well, there it is. Maintaining faith in your dreams. And that whole faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, and
I like that.
And when you know,
Yeah. Oh.
So again, thank you so much. Like I said, guys, deep Jamie Brooks. Thanks again for sharing the nuggets and telling your story, talking the topic about maintaining faith in your dreams. And my hopes is that you guys that are watching can take something from this and use it in your life to help you be successful as well. So thank you, Jamie, for your time. Truly appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.
Come back and know when that house comes.
All right. It's on. And we'll talk about
the fun details.
That's it. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.